My name's Amanda, or Manimo, and today we'll be talking about 28 things I've learned in 28 years. Happy birthday to me. That's right. My birthday is coming up soon, November 28th. Thank you, everybody. I expect birthday gifts and many comments. Believe it or not, but I've been trying to do this for an entire year. You're like, how are you doing that for an entire year? Your birthday is only like one day a year. Yeah. Last year, I wanted to do 27 things I learned in 27 years. 27 things I've learned in 27 years. The day came and passed, and guess what? If you look back, it never happened. So I did not make that video. So what better time than the present? I expect many presents. So that is what I'm doing today. So happy birthday to me. These are not in any order. Let's get started. I should have ordered them though. Number 1, when you go to a clothes store, try on every style. I don't know how many times I've gone into a store and been like, oh my God, I would not look good in this bandeau. Tried it on and was like, oh my goodness gracious, I am a model. I look phenomenal in this bandeau. And I would not have known that if I had not tried it. So, try everything on. Try things that are in style but you think will look ugly on your body, because guess what, honey? It's your body and it won't look ugly on it. Number 2, listen to your body. Your body knows what it needs. Your body knows what it wants. Your body knows when it's hungry. Yep, binge eating in my past. Your body knows when it's hungry. Your body knows when it's tired. Yep, overworking out in my past. You just have to, if you're too exhausted to go to the gym because you beat yourself up the other day because you were trying to beat that cookie out of you, which is not healthy, it knows it's too exhausted. Listen to your body so that you take that one day off. You take that 2 day off so that on that third day you go to the gym and you are a beast in the gym because your muscles had time to recover. Listen to your body. Number 3, drive with the windows open, honey. There is nothing more aesthetic, pleasing, comforting than just listening to music, driving with the windows, and enjoying this God-given, gorgeous day. I mean, look at it. You can't see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at water right now. I feel like my hair's all crazy. The ocean is right in front of me. Now imagine if I was in the car going ham. But no, drive with the windows open and take that opportunity to really just live in the moment and enjoy it. And if you have a sunroof, freaking drive with that sunroof open, because I had one, then I bought a car without one, and I didn't realize how much I would miss it. And I miss it. So take advantage of that sunroof. Number 4, move a little every day. Go on a walk, go for a stretch, work out, but don't get complacent in doing nothing. We were born to walk, to move, to be creatures on this earth. Is that super weird to say? No, like, we're not just meant to just sit. And if we just sit, I full-heartedly believe, maybe I'm a cuckoo-cuckoo, but I full-heartedly believe that's when like sadness creeps in. That's when depression creeps in. Not saying those who move aren't depressed. I'm saying you could be more likely to be depressed if you don't move. That's when your body can't release these endorphins. You start to feel stiff. You start to feel like a freaking, like just like a pickle, just like. 5, you don't want to listen to worship music. That probably means you should listen to worship music. If there's something holding you back, like this, like anger, this force, this annoyance, that's like, I don't want to talk to God today. I'm not about it. That is probably when you should talk to him. There's so many times when I'm going for a drive to the gym and I'm like, I don't want to listen to worship. I would rather sit in silence. Is that like the most drama that someone could do? Sit in silence, then just like relax. And the moment I'm like, no, Amanda. Okay, relax. Let's take a few steps back. let's put some worship music on. I put some worship music on, and suddenly my soul is free. Like, suddenly so many minute things like my body image or stress about work or just what I'm going to eat, blah, 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 fades away into the distance. And I'm able to connect with what is happening currently right now. It's almost like a grounder. It's the touch grass moment. Worshiping with God is my touch grass moment. Number 6, you don't gain weight in a day, and you don't lose weight in a day. Eating that cookie does not mean you're going to gain 10 pounds tomorrow. Working off that cookie does not mean that you're going to lose 10 pounds tomorrow. Fitness is a long-term accomplishment. Don't punish yourself for enjoying life. Don't feel guilty about eating a cup of ice cream. That's what life's about. It's about living. It's about just being here and enjoying what is around you. In saying that, you're going to the gym and you're like, nothing is happening to me. I'm not losing the weight. I don't have a six pack. I don't look like these Photoshop Instagram models. I need to stop working out. No. Just like you won't gain weight in a day, you're not going to lose weight in the day. You'll get that six pack. You could. It's gonna take years. And I hate to break it to you, it will take years. It took a year and a half for me to lose 30 pounds. But I have not put any of that weight back on. That's because I didn't crash diet. That's because I allowed my body, I listened to my body, what it was finally freaking telling me. My body was saying, stop binge eating. Stop forcing yourself through these crazy 3-hour workouts. I can't take it anymore. And we're going into survival mode. And that's holding on to everything. You're not going to lose weight in a day, and you're not going to gain it in a day. So take a breather. Just politely work out every day and eat how you're supposed to. We all know how we're supposed to eat. Number 7. If you got to poop, poop. It don't matter where you're at. Christen that toilet if you're at your friend's house for the first time. Baby, it's your time to shine. If you got to poop, poop. It's not worth holding it in. Better to learn it now than later. Number 8. Unfortunately, working out does make your cramps better. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. How can I be in so much freaking pain and then be expected to go work out? I don't know. It's awful. But guess what? You'll feel better. You will. I've never gone into the gym with stomach cramps and come out with stomach cramps. It's just how our bodies are. And I hate it. Hey, can I petition to have no more cramps? Okay. 9. Not everybody's gonna like you. It took me, I keep saying this, I feel like. It took me a long time. Like a long time. To realize not everybody's going to like me. But that doesn't mean I have to be mean to them. Just because people can't realize how funny and how cool and how nice and how amazing and how everybody should want to be my best friend. Just because people can't see my assets I have to bring in kindness doesn't mean I have to be mean to them, even if they're mean to me. Because being mean to someone will only prove their point. So just, if you're nice to everyone, nobody's going to have anything mean to say about you. They don't like you. Sorry. Number 10. So for work, I give a lot of presentations. And what I've learned is if you study up on your material and you have spent the time looking up every question someone might ask you, you are the expert in your field. There is nothing that someone else could truly, curiously ask you that you already don't know. Everybody is staring. There's a boat coming in right now, and I have about 30 people staring at me. But there is nothing that somebody can ask you that you shouldn't know. You are the expert. They could be actually curiously asking you something. So when you're standing up there and you're nervous and your heart is going crazy, Just remember, you are the expert currently in this field. So take a breath. You're gonna do good. You're gonna do fine. Number 11, work out in the most comfortable clothes you can find. Sometimes that's an extra, extra, extra large t-shirt and some leggings. Sometimes you're feeling fat and chunky and you don't want people to look at you. Wear the outfit that you feel the most comfortable in. If that is baggy sweats and a baggy sweatshirt, then that is what it is. If you're feeling yourself and you want to wear a sports bra and like some freaking little shorty shorts, then do that. Wear outfit that you are going to do your best in the gym in. The outfit shouldn't be what's holding you back in the gym. I wear a really big t-shirt. That's what I wear. 12. Don't forget to drink water. There will be me realizing right now I have not had any water today. There will be entire days I go and I'm like, why am I so freaking angry and bloated and hungry and moody? Oh, I didn't have any water. How am I expecting my body to work at its truest and most confident, happy, pleasing, athletic self if I have not supplied it with water? That's like you haven't fed your body and you're trying to figure out why you're so angry. You're hungry. Sometimes you're just thirsty. 13. Wear your most comfortable shoes when you're traveling. Oh my God. The first time I went to Tokyo, I wore these chunky high heels and I was like, I'm freaking working it. What did me and my friend do? We walked 12 miles to a Starbucks. This huge, big, beautiful Starbucks. But my toenail fell off. It doesn't matter where you're going. If you are traveling and you think you might walk, I don't know, a half a mile, put those Skechers cloud shoes on, girl. You're gonna need it. I'm sorry if they're not cute, but you're gonna need them. Because next thing you know, you're 12 miles deep in the freaking neighborhoods and you're like, my feet, I can't walk anymore. And you're gonna pay for it for the next 3 months. And you're gonna have no toenail. So wear your most comfortable shoes out when you're traveling. 14. Always, 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 always have a little snack in your backpack. I don't know how many times I travel a lot. I walk a lot. I love to explore. I think in my previous life, I was a little explorer girl. I don't know how many times I have gone from, oh my gosh, I am so stuffed. It's crazy how stuffed I am. Quirky girl things to I'm going to die and you're going to die if I don't eat something right now. And sometimes all I need is just like a little, like a Squidward size eating the Krabby Patty to be like, I'm okay. So always have a little granola bar, a little chips, a little apple. Oh, I don't know the last time I had an apple, so that's kind of lying on my part. A sandwich, a rice ball, an onigiri. Have something in your backpack. I like to have onigiris in my backpack. It's just like it's a triangle of rice. So it gets those carbs and it really gets the energy flowing back inside of me. Number 15. You don't have to eat the whole plate at the restaurant. I don't know. My sister and I were actually just talking about this. I don't know if it was something I grew up with where I was trying to impress my family with how much I could physically shove down my gullet. But as I've gotten older, I realized that doesn't benefit me at all. Being stuffed and stuffing so much food down my body, it does not benefit me in the long run. So why don't I eat until I'm pleasantly full? Why don't I eat until my body's like, no, you're done. We're done. You know? So maybe that's only half the plate. Maybe that's a fourth of the plate. Sometimes I eat the fourth of a plate and then my body's finished, but then I'll eat again in a couple hours. And that's okay because I'm listening to my body. And my body said at this moment I'm done eating. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to eat again later. I'm not starving myself. I'm listening to my hunger cues. It's just a thought. It's just something I've learned. 16. I've learned God will always provide. There have been times in college where couldn't really get food. I wouldn't say I was poor, but I didn't have an income, and my parents were paying for college, which is like, woo, but that guilt kind of like sets on you, the guilt of I don't want to ask them for money. And luckily, the college I was going to, I had to do an internship, and I interned at a homeless veterans center. What happened every Thursdays? You don't know, you weren't there. I'll tell you. Trader Joe's would donate food every Thursday, and the homeless veterans, they didn't like the vegetables, and at the time I was a vegan. So I asked my the mentor, the social worker, I was like, hey, these are getting thrown away because nobody's eating them. Can I have them? And he was like, sure. So every Thursday, once the homeless veterans went through the whole line and they got everything they want, and I knew things would go bad, I ate from there. That is where I got my food, at the homeless veterans center. Otherwise, they were just going to throw it away. Like, God will always provide for your needs. He's not your enemy. He wants to see you succeed. And it's just something that it took time to learn. It's that trust. Things have to happen for you to learn it. 17. God will answer every prayer. It may be a yes, it may be a no. Or it could be a, hey, you need to wait, buddy. But he has an answer. So, like, for example, I waited 12 years for my little sister. Every day, pray for a sibling. Every day, I prayed. I wanted one so bad. I was not one of those only children who were glad that they were an only child. I was one of those only children who, like, cried for a sibling. Like, screamed and cried. And on my 12th, 13th birthday, my mom sat me down and told me that she was pregnant. There's a 13 year difference between my sister and I. And she's my best friend. A prayer will always be answered. Okay. 18. It's okay to cry. If you're a man, if you're a woman, like, if society is telling you that it's not okay to cry, they're wrong. Crying is a valid emotion, and it is a way for happiness to escape your body, for sadness to escape your body, for regret to escape your body. It's a beautiful expression that God has given us to allow our bodies to just naturally just release. Having a good cry sometimes is all you need before you're okay. It's okay to cry. 19. Don't let the rain stop you from exploring. My very first, like, super big trip with my boyfriend, we'd only been dating for a couple weeks at the time. We got to this location, and it was torrential downpour.
It's so beautiful out here. What do you think?
I should have brought my sunglasses. Like, heaven had opened up, and God just was like, bath time, and just, and it was some of the most fun I've ever had. Walking in, like, warm rain with someone that you are slowly falling in love with, while we giggle and jump in puddles and we're sopping wet. We're just like, it's just a part of life. And don't let that rain stop you from living life. 20. This is actually kind of funny. Coffee makes the morning so much better. It does. It really does. But about 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I quit drinking coffee. As much as coffee makes the morning so much better, here's my new learning experience. It can also cause massive anxiety. I've realized coffee does not work well in my body. Coffee causes me to have panic attacks and anxiety attacks, and I'll cry because of the most minute things. Someone coming over to my house and I'm not expecting it, I'll cry. Like my roommate inviting somebody over and then the house is not clean, I'll have a panic attack because the house is not clean. But why? Because of the coffee I had earlier crashing. My crash is to have a panic attack. And I just Mentally, I can't deal with that anymore. I'm done with that. Like, I've grown up and I've realized I don't need that emotion in my life anymore. So I've scratched it off. Done. It's done. 21. Sometimes you just need a snack and a nap. If you're a little moody, if you're a little tired, and think back to like preschool age. Sometimes we just need a little tiny snack and a little tiny nap. So take your little snacks, take your little naps, listen to your body, and just keep going. It's gonna be okay. It really is. It really is. 22. Always carry a portable charger. My phone dies all the time. I don't know if it's because I got it in 2018 and this puppy is pretty much an antique relic at this point, but it dies all the time. And if I did not have a portable charger to keep me going, I would still be wandering around Tokyo at this moment. Always, always, always. Sorry, my hands are like kind of getting cold. Carry a portable charger. It is worth it. 23. I'm actually going to make kind of like a little video on this later too. And it's solo travel. You can travel by yourself. It took me a while. I feel like this is like the lead up to every section, but it took me a while to realize I can travel by myself. I don't need to wait for others to agree to plans or to wait around in my room pacing, hoping that somebody will want to go somewhere with me. I remember when it dawned on me, I was in Lake Tahoe. I lived over in Nevada for a while, and I was waiting for my friend. I was like, let's go to Tahoe. And she just didn't say anything. She wasn't replying. And I was like, I'm getting restless. I need to move. I need to go. And I was like starting to panic. I was like, I have to leave. I am a cheetah in a pin right now. I need to get out of this area. So I got in my car and I just drove, and I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified that I was going to be kidnapped in Tahoe, but I wasn't. And in that moment, I realized how much fun it truly is to travel by yourself, how much freedom you have when you just get in a car and you just go. You're not waiting on anyone. And of course, it's fun to travel with other people. And in my solo video I want to make about some of the pros and cons about traveling by yourself, you'll get a little sneak peek right now, is sure, like when you travel by yourself, you are making memories by yourself, which is a con. I have nobody to share these memories with. It is just me. The independence and the ability to just be walking down this antique street in Tokyo, Japan, and suddenly just turn and you walk into an antique shop and you don't have to wait for anyone. You don't have to worry, do they want to go in? Or like, I want to go in, but they don't seem to want to go in. You don't have to wait for anybody. You just go. It's a freedom unlike any other. And if you haven't done it, do it. Sometimes it took me small steps to get there, but sometimes it's just eating out by yourself. And then from there, you go to the mall by yourself. It's a part of growing up, I think, is realizing, hey, I can do stuff on my own. I'm a big girl. My next, what I'm trying to get to, is taking a solo trip by myself. Like a solo, go to South Korea by myself. Something like that. I think that would be that's a goal on my bucket list. 24. Dress however the frick you want. Trends come and go, but your style stays. Wear whatever you want. All right? It's too much of a hassle to worry if you're in trend or if you're out of trend. 25. Lean on God in the bad, which we know, but especially lean on Him in the good. Because sometimes we forget about Him when life is going beautifully. When I'm frolicking through flowers, getting promotions at work, singing in the rain, kissing my boyfriend, I don't know, something. Going to Disneyland. Sometimes I forget to just be like, holy crap, God, just thank you. Thank you. And every time I make an accomplishment now, I try to make sure that I give that accomplishment to God. Like, thank you for allowing this to happen. Thank you. You are the reason I am succeeding. thank you. Like, just lean on him. Like, don't forget him. Just don't forget him. 26. Wear your freaking sunscreen. Just wear it. Just wear it. I work inside a building. I still wear sunscreen. I'm inside my house. I'll put sunscreen on. It's kind of embarrassing, but wear that kind of like lotion. There's like lotion and sunscreen combinations. Wear the light sunscreen. You'll thank yourself later. Okay? Take care of yourself now so that later you can thank yous. Okay? Capiche? 27. Most of the time, your parents are right. Think of it this way. Remember when you were a kid and you used to ask, like, what now would be the dumbest questions? My dad knew the names of every insect, lizard, fish, boom, boom, boom. He knew it all. So I would ask him, what is this? He'll say, it's a clownfish. And I'd be like, oh, wow. What's this? He'd say, it's a moray eel. I say, whoa, wow. Say, what is this? He said, that's an angelfish. And I'd be like, whoa, wow. That's because they freaking lived through stuff. He has lived through seeing all of this stuff. If I pointed a clownfish at you, you'd be like, that's a clownfish. But some 4-year-old is going to be like, what is that? Now, I know that is a small example, but that is what I'm getting to in the bigger picture of the, Mom, why don't you like my friend? And then she says, I don't like the way she's treating you. I don't like the way the things she's talking about when you're around. I don't like that she gossips right in front of you. Because it's most likely she's gossiping behind your back. And guess what? There have been times my mom has not liked my friends, and then they have gone and stabbed me in the back. Moms and parents are usually right. I can see sometimes they can be wrong because we're all human, but they've lived through it. They know, They're just giving you advice. Take it with handfuls of salt. And lastly, 28. If you want to make a YouTube channel, make the flippin' YouTube channel. 2013. Let me paint you a picture. 2013, I am sitting in my dorm bedroom, okay? Close your eyes. I'm watching PewDiePie. He's playing the Stick of Truth, which is a South Park game. And I say, holy shoot, it would be so cool to be a YouTuber. I want to do that. I'm looking around. I'm watching all these vloggers start vlogging. And I'm like, wow, watching Alicia Marie. And I'm like, wow, I want to do that. But you know what I said? YouTube is dying. YouTube isn't as big as it used to be. It's dying. So I didn't make my channel. 2016 came along. I said, I want to try this YouTube thing. I made 4 videos. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I'm bored. I'm done. So I stopped. 2020 came along. I made 2 videos. And I said, no, YouTube's dying. COVID happened. Didn't do anything. I didn't make any more videos. I said, YouTube's dying. It doesn't matter. 2021, I said, I don't give an F anymore. I'm making this channel even if YouTube is dying. YouTube was never dying. If I had made this channel back in 2013, I would be an OG YouTuber. Think about that. How insane is that? If I had just done what I had wanted to do almost 10 years ago, but stopped because I was scared, I would be one of the OG second-gen YouTubers. And that's insane. So if you want to make a YouTube channel right now, make it. Because it's not dying, which that's another video I want to make, which it probably is dying, but you know what? I'm going to ride that wave until it crashes and burns into the beach. But I don't think it's dying, but I think it's dying. But I don't think it's dying, if that makes sense. I don't think YouTube could ever die. But I'm riding this wave forever and ever. Because I'm not making the same mistake that I made back in 2013. I am trying to follow my dream that I had all the way back there and make this a full-time thing. But you look at my subscribers, you're like, that's really embarrassing that you're shooting for that goal right now. I know. But I'm manifesting it. Give it to me. I'm just trying. You never know unless you try. So try. All right. That's the end of my video. Happy birthday to me. I read a comment that said my singing is not cute. Guess what? I don't give a hoot what you think. Cringe. All right. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned 1 or 2 things. Hopefully 28 things. My name's Manny Mo, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!